Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Happy New Year. For those who are seeing me for the first time, I'm way into January. Today is January 8th. I guess this is my first video of the year. I've been doing a lot of stuff and not posting. But I promise to post more. I'm going to post more. That video that I did, my Christmas video, with us unwrapping gifts with Auntie Nikki. So a lot of people are asking me why did I block her face out. I don't know what was my thought process. I'm thinking like, this is a new thing. Let me not show her up too much and then she disappears next few months and then I'm gonna be vlogging another person. But she also asked me why did I block her face out, and I gave her the same reason.
Keep right at the fort.
But she's saying, listen, Mr. Martin, I'm not going anywhere. You can post me all you want. Nobody out there will see me and ask, who is that? Or I have nothing hiding.
Merge onto Ernest W. Berry Parkway Northwest,
you're free to
then
post
sharp right
me.
onto Roberts Court.
But my thought wasn't that she had something hiding. My thought was posting her and then she disappears next month. She's like, I'm not disappearing. So I don't know. I guess I'll start showing her up in videos more. And for those who ask some weird questions about me moving on, don't be stupid. Alright? My wife is dead. I respect my wife. I love my wife. But I can't keep loving somebody who is not there. And that's just the truth in life. I just can't keep loving somebody who is not there. You understand? It's not healthy to hang on to something that's never gonna be. Right? She's gone. She's not coming back. And like my church sister said, this little old lady at my church is like, hey, your wife is gone. It's not like she gone to the supermarket and she's coming back. You gotta move on. And that's what I'm doing, trying to move on. So this lady, she's not the first person I tried dating. I'm a man. I have to man process stuff different from women. She's not my first. She's actually my third person I've been entertaining. The first one was a crook, was a scammer. A wolf in sheep clothing. Told me she worked at a bank and everything. And yeah, but you know me, I did my little background check. I'm like, if you work at a bank, there's no way you can have so much free times and there's no much, and a lot of little stuff that I saw. And then I confronted her and then that didn't go well. And then my next was a nurse at my hospital. She had just lost her husband. And so we had something in common. You know, I lost my wife, she lost her husband. She has kids, I have kids. And then it just became something that made sense until it didn't make any sense. Because our values are different in life. Like for me, I have my Christianity that I hold on to. And some of it that I'm trying to introduce her to, she just didn't see it making sense. Like, listen, those are the rules that happened when Jesus was on earth and then Jesus died, and none of those rules make sense. You know, those kind of things she be putting on. So I'm like, okay, that's another red flag right there. But then I was hoping that, I could teach her the ways of my Christianity and stuff. But then, it goes back down to the final straw was, for me, having a respectful woman is a lot. And then not because you're angry at something, because it was a new relationship. We didn't understand each other fully, and we're trying to understand each other. Understand? And not because things are not going your way means it's okay to treat me as if I'm not the man. You understand? I know Americans are weird because these women, once they have their career, they always try to pair themselves. Most of them, I'm not throwing stones, always try to pair themselves with a man that they can control. And that's what I think she thought she had, somebody she could control. I'm a nurse, I'm this, I'm that. You understand? Not like she was pushing that out there, like showing up that she's a nurse and stuff, but I saw her ego that she got her shit together, her house, her car, or whatever. So I will not take a talk from a man because I got my shit. But bitch, I also got my own shit, and I'm a man. And no woman is gonna put me down because she got her stuff. That's ridiculous and dumb. So I quickly got rid of that. And then, after I got rid of it, she like apologizing, like, oh, it's my first time dating a Jamaican. I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with Jamaican. It's just the way you treat men, and you thought it would be okay to treat me the same way. And I'm like, no, I'll let this go. All right. And I'm just talking about like short relationship, not like gone for months or whatever, because my wife only been dead a year. But I was home, I was bored, and I had to get out the house. I was there crying every day, and this kind of get me distracted enough to be focused on something. Going on these little dates and trying to figure people out. That just get me back on track. Like, oh, I needed this. You understand? So, guys, it's not like I had something all planned. Oh, my wife is sick. Let me have this girl on the side waiting until my wife is dead. Let me take her in. Because those are the things that a lot of people try to make it look like. Hey, this girl was there all along. Why you and this girl look so happy? This girl must have been there before. I'm like, no, we never had a relationship. To make it even scarier for some people is that my wife knew this girl. This girl is actually one of my wife's friends. You understand? And a lot of people have bad things to say about that as well. That I shouldn't be dating one of my wife's friends. And you guys can give me your 10 cents. Not like it's going to make any difference. But you can tell me what your thoughts are. So this is somebody who we've known for years. The kids know her and everything. After my wife died, she's been checking up on the kids and stuff. But the fact that, one, she's my wife's friend. I've been looking at that, so I didn't really pay much attention to it. And two, she's far, far away. And I never, ever, 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 ever saw myself in a long distance relationship. Never wanted to do anything like that. Because I remember when my wife and I came to America, I'm like, listen, I know I trust you, but I'm not leaving you in Jamaica. Because I got my papers before her. And I'm like, I'm not leaving you there. You're going to come up here with your visa, and you're going to overstay until I get you sorted out. Because I never want to have a woman miles away that I have to be worrying about, like, oh shit, wonder what she's doing or whatever. Trust is everything, but then, like old people say, you can't rub butter in a puss mouth. You understand? And because I myself have been in Jamaica, taking advantage of women who were left behind while the man is in America hustling, working hard, and taking care of her, and I was down there benefiting. So I look into all those things, and I never wanted to do that. It's not like those women were bad women. It's just that people need comfort, and if your comfort is not there with you, people will do dumb stuff. You understand? And that's the thing that kind of held me back from this girl in Canada. Those are my thought process. But then when I look at everything, because I know her whole story, and I know that she has been by herself for a long time because of my wife and her talking and stuff. And I know that she has been in some rough relationship that she stayed in it. Like, and my wife was like, get away from that. And she's like, no, she's committed and stuff. So I know she had some shitty ass relationship. And I know being with me is going to be like a million times better than the stuff that she's stuck around and stick with. So I don't see her. I see this being a good thing, to the fact that I know that I'm a good man, and I know to treat a woman good. And this girl was in a relationship that she wasn't being treated good. So I know that she's somebody who can stick around for the long haul. And I know that with good treatment, she's going to be sticking around, and we're going to be okay. So the kids are okay with her. Lucas, not so much. Tajay, not so much, because his mom friend. But Chanel is okay. Zaire is okay. So I took Chanel and Zaire to Canada with me, and they had fun with her. Lucas, he didn't come because he said like, oh, I want to stay home and take care of the dogs. it wasn't that big. I could have put the dogs in a kennel, but then he wanted to do that. But I kind of understand that, he just didn't want to go meet a new woman, and his mom died and stuff like that. Yeah, his my wife died. We're all mourning. We're all suffering. But at the same time, life goes on. My daughter needs a mom. My daughter needs somebody else to take care of her, apart from me there, helping her, cleaning her giant and stuff like that. Teaching her to take care of herself. She needs a female presence. I can't be doing that all the time. That's, you understand? I know I'm not gonna hurt my daughter, but it's still uncomfortable all the time doing it. And then she has sensitive skin like her mom. The least little thing, she has itching and rash, and have to be taking her to the doctor. And these nurses look at you weird. A man come in there, his daughter has giant issues. They looking at you like you did it. So it's uncomfortable. I don't need a female to help me pay bills or whatever. Even though this girl has her own things. She has a house in Jamaica just like me. I have a house in Jamaica. She has a house in Jamaica. She has her house in Canada. I have my house here. But it's just for us to decide who's gonna move where. Not jumping the gun. It's still early days. But if this is gonna work, one of us has to move. So am I going to live in Canada, or is she coming to the US? That's just the kind of thing. So anyway, that's enough of my story. For some of you who've been inquisitive, to ask, even though others been thinking it and not asking. But there you go. I answered all your questions. I have a girlfriend. Sounds strange. But anyway, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. I'll give you more stories. Peace out.